My name is Kahar Saidun, alright. I grew up in a family of 4 siblings. I'm the eldest. I grew up partially in Batu Pahat and partially in Gombak. Well, I'm the only one who takes up martial arts and my siblings pun tak ada lah. My late father was a silat master and he studied under 30 gurus and he was doing a lot of things last time lah, masih dia hidup lah, kan.
Wing Chun, a traditional Chinese martial art initiated during the Qing Dynasty by a Buddhist nun, Ng Mui, of the legendary Shaolin Temple, was developed in southern China approximately 300 years ago. Known as one of the most effective martial arts in the world, by focusing on the power of relaxation rather than brute strength for use in self-protection. Wing Chun was introduced by Grandmaster Yip Kin, the founder of Yip Kin Wing Chun Kuen, in 1918 when he migrated to Malaya at the age of 35. At this present day, each time Wing Chun is mentioned, we tend to associate the martial art to Ip Man, Bruce Lee and the hustle and bustle of Hong Kong. Here in Malaysia, we too have our very own Wing Chun Master. Known as the IP MAN Melayu, Kahar Saidun teaches, speaks and lives Wing Chun for the last 31 years. He was only 18 years old when he started this martial art. According to Kahar, his Wing Chun journey started when he was a victim of bully in his school, which led him to seek advice from his late father on how to face the bullies. His late father, a silat grandmaster, encouraged Kahar to learn and engage himself in a different culture. The petite gentleman was told to pick up the Chinese martial art. In conjunction with the International Wing Chun Day, the Vibes, Sports and Fitness speaks to Kahar Saidun, and this is his story.
I started Wing Chun because, well, at first I just wanted to learn the martial arts so that I can become a more confident person, a more a stronger person. I was bullied last time in school, okay? And so I asked my father lah, since he's a silat master, what should I learn? So he said, go find a Chinese martial arts. So this was in 1989. So I started looking around KL. I met like 20, 30 schools and made like, I don't know, maybe hundreds of calls. I can't remember already. And after searching and searching, I get to meet my Sifu Yip Fuk Choi, who accepted me as a student. And I've been practicing ever since lah. That was in 1991.
Wing Chun, widely known for its rapid-fire moves, is carried out in close proximity with the least amount of energy possible, compact, direct and simple. However, it takes much determination to learn and master it.
Definitely complex and a bit harder to learn, definitely. Because the movements are small as opposed to like big movements like other martial arts that we are used to looking at, okay? That we used to watch, okay? The movements are really small and we have to be, the movements are like almost invisible if possible. Because of that, there's more internal movements rather than external movements. So I need to learn internal, how to move this muscle, that muscle, this nerve and such. Because you can't see, there's a lot more explanation needed.
Recognized as the oldest Wing Chun martial arts school and association in Malaysia since establishing in 1924, Persatuan Tinju Wing Chun Kuala Lumpur was only formally registered in 1960. it is still extending to a great height until this day. Kahar, now 49 years old, is one of the 3 masters who have been teaching there since early 2000.
It was founded by my Grandmaster, my Sifu's grandfather. His name was Yip Kin. Yip Kin came to Malaysia, to Malaya at that time, in 1918, 1918. So he worked as a tin miner. Because of some altercations that occurred, he needed to use his martial arts. And once people found out that he's a martial artist, at the moment it was called upgraded to become the security manager or something like that. So after he did that, he started teaching people in 1924. So at that time, he didn't register the association. However, in 1960, when he was about 80 years old, his grandson, who learned from him for about 20 years at that moment, started the association that we have now, which is called the Persatuan Tinju Wing Chun Kuala Lumpur. And then in the year 2000, I can't remember which year, 2000 something, to re-register with the Kementerian Belia dan Sukan. So now we have Kelab Tinju Wing Chun Yip Kin Kuala Lumpur. Maybe had about 3,000 or 4,000 members who has come and go. But as a structure, there are 3 masters. I'm one of them. There's another 2 called Lok Watak, and another one is David Hurst. So we keep the system intact while teaching, while like assistant trainers help teach new people who want to learn. For me, I only have one rule for my students. I mean, they don't even have to come to class, but they have to practice by themselves. So every class I will give them homework that they need to work on for about a week. Okay, that's what I do. Personally, how I practice is, we have 22 forms. In Japanese, they call it kata, all right? In Chinese, taolu, all right? So we have 22 forms. Basically, I do all the forms at least once a day. So these forms are 7 empty hand forms, and then we have 12 Wing Chun weapons. We have about 12 Chinese opera weapons. So that's about 24 weapons with 7 empty hand forms. So at least I will do this. When I have time, or if I'm not sick, I will put in about 10,000 punches of training a day every day.
Other than Wing Chun, interestingly, Kahar's master, Yip Fuk Choi, also taught him to perform the lion dance.
Well, I'm not a master of lion dance, but I did lion dance for about 10 years, together with my Sifu and my other colleagues within the Kung Fu group. The reason why I don't go towards mastery in the lion dance is because lion dance has got elements of prayers inside. Okay, it has elements of prayers, blessings. So I play the portions that is just for play, rather than all of them. I definitely do not join the prayer side of things lah. Yeah, so I cannot be a master.
Touching on breaking down barriers, although race, religion and culture are important concepts that shape social institutions, individuals, groups and a nation, Kahar expressed that there should never be any barrier in a multicultural society.
All my seniors at that time were very supportive of me learning and practicing this art. And I say all. When I do lion dance, we would go, I mean, it's the best time of the year for the Chinese. When we go to each house to do lion dance, I mean, it's Chinese New Year. It's highly unlikely that they have any halal food. But they would, when they look at me, a different person, they would go out, buy and give the food to me. Go out. They would go out of their way and serve me halal food. And I've experienced that again and again and again and again. Well, if there are martial artists or if there are traditional artists that do that, I mean, we need to grow up lah. Those people need to grow up. They need to realize that Malaysia is not just Malays. We need to live together if we want to get this country to go wherever it is that we need to go. Yeah. Most probably I'm going to look for those people and just ask them.